Well, thank you for that question. Please let us be clear. There is no missing funds. There's no missing 400 million at the military pension board. This is a fact of the matter. The issue has nothing to do with the military pension board. It is purely a private business, between AVM Abdurrahim and a property developer. Again, this happened in far back in 2020 before AVN Abdurrahim became the chairman military pension board in 2025. There is a connection to the missing funds at the military pension board to a business that a personal business that happened in 2020 in the year 2020. You understand? This matter is being twisted by mischief makers just to undermine the reforms, the ongoing reforms at the military pension board. I have, retired personnel in an association where I'm the speaker, the Northern Security Advocacy Group. I can tell you, and I can bring them on to your program and interview them if there is any delays in their payment of gratuity, or sorry, in their pensions, including gratuity. So I want to make it clear to those that are waiting for Avian Abraham to fail. The message is that with what the man is doing, even with the new construction of staff quarters at the military pension board, I assured anybody waiting for him to fail that he will not fail. I also want to use this opportunity to commend the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, and also Mr. President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for their continued support for the Military Pension Board. I will not also let go of the National Assembly for their continued support for our veterans, and again for their continued support for AVM Abraham for him to succeed. I thank all of them. And as Nigerians, we have a duty to defend those that have put their lives and put their expertise in our military formations. We must continue to commend them when they do well and also call their attention when they do wrong. What Avian Abdurrahim is doing at the Military Pension Board is a wonder that is yet to be studied even in the four walls of the university. And he needs our support. We will continue to support him as a people. We will continue to support him as a group. And we also at any point call his attention to any misgiving if eventually there is any. So we will not allow any individuals or group to tarnish the image of our military, well-exalted military formations in this country. AVM Abdurrahim is doing wonders at the military pension board. Our pensioners are happy with him, and I also want to use this opportunity to charge him up that he should not be deterred. He should continue to do what is best, because the AVN Abdurrahim that we all know is a man that has a fear of God. Is a man that have that heart for humanity, and we will not by any chance allow those that are waiting for his downfall to continue to humiliate him. Now, the EFCC dimension and why the invitation for AVM Abdurrahim. Now, here's a clarity. Recall there was a time when EFCC was inviting, properties developers and their clients. And AVM Abdurrahim, who also opted for a property, domicile within a property of a developer, was also invited, just like any other, person that subscribed to under the developer's plan was invited. And AVN Abdurrahim, be a law-abiding citizen, honored the invitation. And when the FCC discovered that there was nothing incriminating, that the man subscribed to the developer's plan and paying the sum, splitting the 400 million naira in batches as agreed, they found nothing incriminating, and they said, look, with what we have seen, nothing is wrong. And they allowed him to go. He's not one of those that is laundering money using the name of properties developers, as the news was then. And the developers who who was also trying to use the opportunity to steal from people and not being satisfied with his mischiefs, went ahead with so many stories just to take away AVM's properties and resell it. At the time, he was also calling on AVM Abdurrahim to come and collect his money. Someone that have paid you, money for for property that you agreed and properties, and even you use his money to develop the property. It was at that point that AVM Abdurrahim took the developers to court. This is in as much as he's in position, we must remember that his fundamental human right has been trampled upon. First, is a Nigerian. We must condemn those that are trying to, use opportunities to steal from those in authorities. That is corruption. And Nevian Abdurrahim, a man with a clean heart, went after them and said, look, you cannot use my money to develop a property and thereafter you try to sell it to another person and you say you want to give me back my money. I did not default in payment. I was paying as and when due as agreed. And when I was invited by EFCC, just like any other client of yours was invited, nothing was found on me. And at a point, they said they should not pay to the property developers again. I mean, all the clients subscribed to the property developers. It was, an operational thing. There was an order that clients of property developers should not pay. And at that time, like I maintain, it's a law-abiding citizen. It will never use a uniform to intimidate or to harass. That is a man we all know. And at the end of the day, he stopped as directed. After some time, the properties developers, through their agent, confirmed that, reached out to him and said he can now make payment. And the man made payment as agreed, completing a 400 million naira. This is a business that happened far back in 2020. For crying out loud, what is a nexus of the business that happened in 2020 to his appointment as the chairman military pension board in the year 2025? So we should not entertain narratives by mischief makers just to undermine our well-reformed, informed, and exalted military. We are not going to give those mischief makers that opportunity. Not anymore. Thank you.